Hello. Hi, friends. How are we doing? Who do we have? Christopher Hall, Yo-Yo, CB, Loma Crypto, Cons, Friday 8, and everyone else who's about to say hi after I've said hi. And you're too late. Andy Alexander, welcome. My treadmill was a bit too far back because I keep kicking the front of my desk. Hold on. All right. Luke, are we still holding the short? Indeed I am. See how it goes. Let me have a look. It's not like a big short position. Like I said earlier on in the update, it's more of a hedge against a bunch of long exposure that I've got, but I can maybe open up my exchange. I don't really know how much profit it's in right now. It is a 2 Bitcoin position size, which is currently $1,960 in profit. That is what it is. But considering that I'm probably have about 20 Bitcoin worth of long positions open on other stuff, it's a very minuscule little hedge. And my spot exposure and stuff. So yeah, it's nice. It's decent little position to have. I'm going to continue to hold this. Maybe I'll take a scalp long on another exchange at some point. We're at a decent area here, so this is anchored VWAP from our low. So we had the big old rise up. Anchored VWAP from the low, and just coming into this little area of imbalance. So we had the impulse that broke above these previous highs yesterday. And yeah, so just holding around here right now. See how it goes. We do have the POC lower down. So right now it is we're in a low volume node. So this is the weekly profile. Okay, so from our weekly open, your weekly POC is down here at 36,400. And we're in an area of low volume right now. Just to see if that can fill to hold a support. And it's coming close to that 382. So if you watched this morning's video, then when you see a retrace like this, and if we are truly bullish in a bullish environment, you would like to see this area hold. You don't particularly want to see deep retraces. This is just, as so far, a very shallow correction, and I mean there's a decent chance we can bounce here. So let's see. If I can bring on EXO, and I can also show you guys some other stuff. I'm very tired today. So this is on EXO. It is a lot of selling delta again here, but it's nothing nothing too ridiculous. We're just doing very similar to what we did on this grind down, building a small amount of open interest. Are we going to see a flush of long positions? Or have we already seen enough of a dip right now and starting to bring back in those shorts? Time will tell on that front. But yeah, from a TA perspective, this is a relatively good area that if we do hold this, then we can be expecting highs to be taken. Andy is printing on the short. Yeah, nice. It is good. It's good to have some short exposure in this market. I've been taking profit on a lot of the altcoins. I took profit on what was the one there was one that went crazy again yesterday, Zeph. So we can watch the alts as well. But Zeph is up 6x or something from my entry. So been taking some profits on those. and to be in a short position on Bitcoin with like relatively little risk here. Essentially, this is the short. So it is this. I went short yesterday above the highs, local highs in this area of imbalance. So just scaled into a short position as a hedge position. My entry is, I don't have my exchange open. Where is my entry? I'll find it in a minute. Three, whoa, 37780. So here, ish, yeah. Move. There we go. And looking for, like, this has the potential to come all the way down here, maybe, if we are just going to get a big wipe out. We'll see. But yeah, I don't really think it's going to happen. Just holding it for now and seeing how it goes. 37,600, nice. Yeah, it's all a good area. 37.6 to 37.8, 37.9, 38k. Whilst it is resistance, you can continue to take short positions from there. Water. Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired today. Really lacking energy. Maybe I'm just dehydrated. Need to drink some more water. Also, chat's very quiet. Where is everyone? Say hello. Let's discuss. What do we want to discuss? So I did the Bitcoin update. This is where we're at. Let's see if it can hold. Add that anchored view app. Add that 382. We've got weekly POC just below. The ES. Oh, we have just done this. So what I was looking for when I was just before I started this live stream, we were like here, and I was wanting to see price come up, take out the highs, and come into previous day point of control, which is what we've just done on the ES. On the NASDAQ, we've done like the same thing. So there is our overnight high, Asia high, taking that out and getting a bit of a pullback here. So yeah, decent trades that could have been had on both the ES and on the NASDAQ there. Mikey G says short and chill until sign of strength happens. I mean, the whole market is strength. So this isn't daily open anymore. What am I doing? Bloody hell. There it is. Fugazi's got the wrench. Fugazi is a mod. We had someone that was saying we needed more mods in the chat yesterday, so I just gave it to you silently. Stealth mod. Added the stealth mod function. Do I take profit on my shorts even if it's a hedge? Yeah, I will, but it's not a very big position size. Like I say, it's like 2k profit right now. Like a normal trade for me, like a scalp trade or like a day trade, I'm often looking for something like that. So I don't really want to be reducing size on this. So I don't know what I intend to do, because if I take profit now and if we dump, then my portfolio is going to be like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I'm in a short position. It's in profit right now, but I don't know what to do with it. This light seems way too bright. Do I do like... Whoa. Whoa, now I'm like... No. Ah! I want a warmer light. Because I feel tired. This is a cold light. There, that's a warmer light. I look warmer now. I feel warmer already. I feel more vibrant. Zwift Ace, what exchange do you use, buddy? I use Woo. Woo! WooX is my exchange. My name is Luke. You must be new here. Welcome. It's good to see some new people in the chat. I will do my best to be on top form for all the new people in the chat. If you are new here, oh my god, what have I done? If you are new here, please do hit the like button. There's like only 15 likes. You guys are pathetic. There's 16 now. Thank you for hitting the like button. Do subscribe. If you subscribe, there'll be a nice little explosion that will happen in the top of the screen. So if you are new to the channel and you subscribe, then I think it should give us like a nice little thingy to look at in the on the screen. And yeah, hit the alert so then you can be alerted when I'm live again. And what we do here, we are... Of course, there is no financial advice in any of this, but I am a trader and a crypto enthusiast, and we try and make everybody money when we're on the stream. So we're looking at trading, we're looking at a bunch of setups. We trade Bitcoin from a day trading perspective. We're trading the ES, we're trading the NASDAQ. These are like the serious technical ones, although I'm not particularly technical or serious on these live streams. But then we also like to look at some of the low cap altcoins because those right now are the big multipliers. And as I said earlier, Zeph. Well, this is the one. I've been shouting tier for a long time now. But I think tier's days are done, at least temporarily. I've closed out of a rather large amount of the spot holdings on this. I'll happily get back into this. But today it is all about Zeph. Zeph is the one that since my buy, waking up to a cool 600% profit on this one today. But yeah, I use, sorry, gone off on a tangent. I do that sometimes. I completely forget what I'm talking about. I use WooX. So a lot of the stuff that you'll see me charting, I'm taking trades on Woo. I'll happily share my charts sometimes when I'm not like all over the place like I am today. And if you click on the link in the description below, because Woo is the best exchange out there for trading, and it is getting better every day, then you can get 20% off of all fees on Woo by clicking the link that is in the description below. If that link is working today, which it should be. I have edited the link, so it should all be working. Back to daily open on ES here, nice little pullback. We got New York open in 12 minutes. So we'll see the volume start to come in about 10 minutes. Do you have to KYC on Woo? Yes, you do. If you want a non-KYC exchange, then we've got links for BingX and BTCC. I don't know if the BTCC one's still there. We did have a partnership with them, but they kind of just disappeared. So I don't really know what they're doing. I really liked them. They were cool guys, and then I just haven't had anything from them since. So. Will you be looking for a BTC long? Nah. No. The thing is, right? I'm not really that interested in trading Bitcoin right now. The reason I'm short is because it's a nice hedged position. But if I'm going to be taking longs, then I would rather be doing those on altcoins. So, yeah. I mean, look, I don't know. Like, we'll see. I don't have a plan. I really don't have a plan for any long position on Bitcoin, unless, for example, we came down here. Yeah, unless we came back down to the lows of this range and I looked for a long there. Right now, I just don't see, there's not the, although we're bullish, like, why would I take a long knowing that 38k is still resistance for like maybe a 6% move, when I can take an altcoin that's going to do 60%. So that's kind of my thinking. There's better opportunities on the alts right now, so I'll be happy to look at those. I would quite like to look at those because we are getting a decent pullback here. So if we go on to Woo, we look at stuff that's down on the day, or even the stuff that's up on the day. Token 0x. Goddess Kelsey, welcome. What levels do you use on altcoins? My levels always get stopped out. So the levels that I'm often using are probably where your stop losses are. So I like to trade from liquidity. So the thing is, if you're looking at, try and find an example. I've not done a whole lot of prep today. There's a lot of stuff I'm looking at the moment that we're using the wick down from last week as an example, and I'm looking for stops or like sweeps of more local liquidity, that kind of thing right now. There's not really anything here. There was this one. No, what one is it? This. Where you've got a bit of a range that you can play here. So this came up and took the highs. Then you've come down and taken out the lows. It's a very thick channel. Having taken some stops down here. Now the problem is, right, other analysis is very hard to do, because if you're looking from this low and you're going to be drawing fibs on here. Okay, you got that 382 again here. So reasonable to expect that this would hold as a decent area of support. And if we do drop any lower, you're looking into that pocket down here, which is coming into this area of imbalance that we have below us. So you're looking for just zones like this, potentially for price to come back into, but this is just a massive impulse up, so I don't really know how to chart that right now. I need to see a flush. Or we need to see some strength for Bitcoin to show us that, like, maybe for example this is going to hold, in which case that could be a long position looking for higher prices again. But my god, I'm scrolling, I don't see much opportunity here right now. That was a nice one yesterday. I'm just going to keep scrolling forever. I don't see much opportunity. Everything's very, very flat today. It's one of those other cool down days. Everything was very euphoric yesterday, and now we're cooling off. This Joe's okay. Like when you're trending like this, and you've got again like a little range here, and you've just swept lows, you can be looking for highs again. Or short positions, but render, we're going to take those highs. No. Woo. I gotta just find an asset. Is there anything that looks good to anyone? And then we'll look and start charting it. All the opportunity you need is in the Taurus Discord. Yeah, that's the problem. When we're streaming, I'm trying to look at stuff that's like, okay, there's an opportunity like right here, right now. But that isn't always the case. You've got to be a bit patient, and you've got to wait for stuff that's a little bit clearer to come into your hands, really. Like last night when we had this opportunity to take a short position, So yeah, all the opportunity you need is over in the Taurus Discord, where we have an entire team of people constantly on the lookout for different trades, for different things. So if anyone wants to sneak a little peek at the Discord, I can bring that up. A little sneaky peeky. Here it is. This is my little channel. We got the mighty French bull giving his analysis all the time on the charts. We got Randall over here. Whoa. We got Cake. Does a video update on the ES on a daily basis. Delirium, always showing really great setups. Fugazi, Mr. Marmite over there. You either love him or you hate him. Most people hate him. For those who understand him, love him. And then we got our trading chat. So what have we got here? Cake. Hey, we got the same TA, have we? Oh, we have. Look at that. Cake's looking at the same thing. We're always looking at the same thing. This is really this is the nice thing about trading as part of the Taurus crew. So if you are interested in becoming a better trader, learning about the types of trades that we take, not that I'm showing you very much right now, but learning TA, learning about our trading methods, you'll see that so often we all just have the same ideas, and that gives us confluence. So you're trading as part of a community. The best way to become a better person yourself, if you're surrounded by smart individuals that are smarter than yourselves, by being in the crew, you can come join smart individuals. I don't know, are we? There's people definitely smarter than me over there. I'm just the face, the ugly face that talks, and everyone else is doing hard work in the background. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, you get the idea. It's a mix of great minds. That is exactly what it is. So, here we go. Our point of control is here. French is pretty smart. French is definitely pretty smart. Yes. Let's just look at the 4-hour time frame here. Why is this weird looking? There we go. Reload chart. Two minutes to go until New York Open, so we'll see some volume starting to come in, hopefully fairly soon. So this is where all of our imbalance is from yesterday. So it is an interesting area. If you look at where the buying really started to kick in, we're right there. So we're at that POC, that 36.4 to 36.500 is an important zone to be holding. This is where the impulse from yesterday started. So you would like to see this hold. On the lower time frames, I've been looking at the Binance. It's a lot of selling, and it's a lot of longs being stopped. Let's just go back onto Bybit. Don't use Bybit anymore, but the order flow is still half decent over there. Euro USD and XAU USD, please. Maybe. They're not assets that I trade. Might have a look at them in a minute though. So we are in New York Open now, so this is why we're seeing some volume. Some volume at last. How are we going to get that PA point of control? 36,400 to 36,350 is the very important area of support. That is the one that I covered on the video update this morning. I do not want to see price losing this level. Nasdaq coming back into some support at the lows here. It's already taken out Asia lows, so a little bit choppy on the open. I don't have Quantower open, so I can't really see what's going on with the market right now. I have a very relaxed approach to trading at the moment. I haven't taken any or many trades on ES or Nasdaq for a while. Only a couple this week. Fugazi Trading, we appreciate you. We do appreciate you. Lonesome Dove. I like the 45-minute OB single print golden pocket daily area. Is this on Bitcoin? 45 minutes. 45-minute chart here, or it's the only real block that I see. Oh, this one. Okay, this one. You got that little 1 hour as well, just sideways before movement up. I really wouldn't want to see it come as low as this. Like, I mean, we've done this before. Like, we have said this previously. So although I don't always like to see those deeper retraces, I think maybe just it's not terrible in this instance. We had a really good bounce off of a very similar area, so it was a point of control golden pocket when we took out the previous week lows. So if we're just having these big movements, then it's not a bad thing. The BitBoy 48-minute time frame analysis, please. Does he really do that? That is crazy. The 69-minute time frame on and the 420-second time frame is a personal favorite of mine. Why would you do 48 minutes? That's so stupid. Let's look at the 69-minute time frame. Oh, look at this. We're in a 69-minute order block. It's TA, man. Look at that. Have we actually... not quite to the tick. Not quite. But look at that. 69-minute OB. We hit it. That's where we are, guys. 69-minute OB. How about the 422nd? 420. Oh, that's 7 hours. How do you change it to seconds? I don't know. What am I doing? 420. 420. Oh, that's 7. Never mind. It's a 420-minute fair value gap on a 69-minute order block. And we're back testing our... Should we look at the moving averages? This is what happens. It sometimes descends into chaos when, like, the market's not giving us a whole lot to look at. We just got to wait and see, really. What about the 69 and the 420 EMAs? Nah. On the 1 hour? Okay, enough being stupid. That's nothing. What did I have these on? 250. We're at the 200. 1 hour 200 moving average here. So a little extra confidence. Like as an actual serious one. Anchored VWAP. Weekly point of control. 1 hour OB. We got confluence here. So I repeat this so many times, man. This is what I said this morning. You watched the morning update. This is the area 36,400. This is what I said. So we're there. We should bounce. Theoretically, we should bounce. And we are bouncing. It's a weird day for like data today as well. So there's not we've had unemployment, which didn't really do very much, but also today there's a bunch of like, I don't think Powell speaking, but a bunch of Fed people talking, and they're just going to be saying the same trash garbage stuff that they always say about economy this, inflation this, rate hikes this, rate cuts this. So it could be a lot of chop today across everything, which is kind of what we're seeing, isn't it? We're seeing that choppy market today. No real direction, no real confidence in any particular move. SUI for a rebuy. Let's have a look at SUI. I hope, let's fingers crossed. Hey, fingers crossed SUI is giving us an opportunity here. Okay, this is okay. It's already green because I'm in a swing trade. I'm in this trade already for it, but we'll hide that. 4 hour time frame. So a little bit of just basic charting for you. 4 hour AB down there. Right above that, you got a little bit of a gap on the chart. So what we have done so far, so make this one green. We'll keep this one white. Green for a bullish order block, white for a gap, red for a bearish order block. Add in your fibs, golden pocket. Find some continuation from that. That is clean already on the 4 hour time frame. Clean. We drop it down onto the 1 hour. Again, yeah, coming back into a decent area of support here. So downtrend, 30 minutes going to be even cleaner. Local downtrend, corrective move, consolidation, break, coming back into what was your reference level from before. This is like we say, we like to trade the trident, the Quasimodo, the hunchback. So you have that break, market structure coming back in. There's a good reference level. Just so happens that we're lining up with a nice gap on the 4 hour time frame, which is a favorite time frame of mine for altcoins. The 4 hours, like everything. The only issue that I see here is that we're not coming into this from a high. So, I mean, what this had done previously, coming into it from a high, and then coming into that 618. And you're taking out liquidity at the lows here. That's really nice. But this is more just some lower time frame consolidation. Now, we would hope that we would see some continuation after this, because it is rather bullish after all. Are we at support from the moving averages? We are. So that 4 hour 50 EMA, you drop below it, but it's holding around there now. So there's a little bit of confluence there. On the daily, I quite like it, you know. But what you just, it might be one of those where you got to be patient. There is a trade that looks like this. So you've got this. Okay, you've come into it. You're probably a little bit too high for it right now, because to enter here, not great. Because to get to the high, you're only just like 1-to-1 from that. And essentially, you're really only expecting something like this at this stage. So let's see if it can come down here somewhere. But you can target continuation. We are in an uptrend. So you can target continuation. Using that as an invalidation. But is it good enough for an invalidation? It is. It is, because otherwise you're breaking market structure down. But what would be really nice is if this is going to be corrective and you just wick into here without a close, and then you're hitting the stops that are from this. You're coming down to like that 51 cents, hitting that anchored VWAP, which has acted as really nice support on the way up. Just because this isn't coming from a high, so you would almost favor like an ABCD type of correction here, or you're looking for this and either it holds and continues higher or bounce down. Yeah, I think personally I would rather wait on this. I'll place an alert down here and see if that's going to be a more corrective move, or give it more time spent around here. Who is it that's Fugazi? Is it you that's in YFI? Someone is. Who's in YFI? Delirium? Yeah, it's Delirium. Delirium is in YFI. The Delirium's obviously going to be very happy today. Aptos, similar setup to Sui. Let's have a look. APT, USDT. Let's go on the Binance pair. A little bit more volume over there. Yeah, it is kind of similar, right? Is it same chart? Yeah, okay, fine. We can still do we. Fitfee woke up. It did. Haven't spoken about Fitfee for a while. That was like a few weeks. That was before all of this really kicked off, wasn't it? Like Fitfee was one of the first alts that we looked at that started to move. Okay, let me just see some higher time frame stuff on Aptos here. So magnet, need the magnet. Check general chat for alpha. What did they accomplish with this low? I don't know. I don't know. Is this ES? NASDAQ. We always get these weird double bottoms on NASDAQ. But look, that's actually kind of nice. You're just coming back to where it should be. Yeah. Anyway, Aptos. Appetitos. Monthly. Nothing. Let's do a monthly open. Daily. Oh. One. Wait a minute. Okay, cool. Yeah, Aptos is in a good little zone as well here. So this is your... fuck's sake. Run it below VWAP. Reclaim it. Come out of this little downtrend. Hi, or why stop kick too buggy? Yeah, kick just never really took off in the way that we wanted it to. So back to YouTube. Back to the YouTube streams. Ah, so you were watching the kick streams. That's cool. Nice to see some people that were from over there. I was struggling with this one as well. You know, like, okay for a scout, but because it didn't come from a high, and you've not got a whole lot to reference from this right now, it is tough to find stuff that is really giving good opportunities. See, that would have been a nice short, AR, whatever that is. Scout short. Atom. You've got a possible short on here on Atom. I like this. Or if you're not into shorting altcoins right now because that is risky, then on something like Atom, you do have, if we can drop, then this down here, like taking out these lows, having this move up, you're just looking at internal consolidation. Start to play more of a range here, then you'd have something along these lines. This can give you like a 3 are, and then see if that just gives you price discovery afterwards once again. Lee Colafi. I feel like I thank you very much for the $9.99 tip. I will I feel like I'll be a bit of a Jay Casper, like, God bless you all, blessings to everybody. But good morning, Jesus coin and Bitcoin are rising and blessing. So I wanted to share some love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for everything you do. God bless. Thank you. Thank you. As a non-religious person, I say, may the universe, may the energy of the universe give you fantastic vibes, good luck, and positive energy throughout your life today. Yeah. And may the Bitcoin gods be with you. But thank you very much for the $9.99. So you worship the universe. I don't know, you know, like I'm not, I am open to, I believe that there is more to the universe than we know. Well, obviously, duh. There is more to the universe than we know about. I do not believe in a god in the sense that a lot of people like with oh look, there's a donation show up on the screen now. Yeah, I'm not a religious man, but I do believe that there is things that cannot be explained. We are all beings of energy, and we could give good energy to one another. You will receive good energy back, and I do like that. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just like literally just chatting shit. Oh man. Everything's like really like internal, just Enough BS, let's get back to ES. Lovely. The only god is the market maker. We are the gods. We are the gods of our own destiny. So the issue I have with ES right now, I'm finding it tough. I'm finding it tough to find reason to take a trade with any real conviction. So little scalps when there are opportunities to do so is my only real strategy on both ES and the NASDAQ. Like NASDAQ, we're pushing up towards those all-time highs, and it's ridiculous to think that, but we're so high and it's come such a long way that I am very aware that at any moment this can just fall apart and we can be looking at a big correction all the way back down here. And looking at that now, yeah, the initial balance strat. Okay, we can have a look at that one. Thank you for reminding me. So 30-minute time frame. We still have that. Okay, we do still have that. So looking at the TPO, yesterday was another fine example of it. The day before that was another fine example of it. Sorry, yesterday didn't play out on the NQ. Let's go down here and we'll have a look at this. Apologies, messy chart. Messy chart. Because we had that little SFP of the highs yesterday, didn't we? Took out the highs, retraced back down, which ideally is what we were looking for anyway. We wanted to see those Asia lows taken. But yeah, nice move up. This first 30 minutes. We still have 30 minutes of the initial balance to go. I do have a bullish bias for the day. I think and in fact, when you're looking at the 30-minute time frame, it does become kind of clear the area in which you would be targeting. Okay. So there is this. And I think if there can be a move up towards there, that would be pretty decent. There's no gap today, so we haven't opened with a gap. We haven't done that for a while. Yeah, for me, I'll be placing alerts up here. I'm not sure about making new highs because we're at big resistance already. But to continue to play this range, the issue I've got, so look at this chart. And what does this look like? Head and shoulders. Yeah. And then where's your support? There is none. You got a huge gap on the chart from last week, Tuesday, when we had that massive move up and then just continued. Just insane. Now, if this is to give you like some kind of head and shoulders at the top, and it wouldn't be the first time that you've seen something like this, but if this is to happen, then you are looking at like serious moves down. Now, I don't think that's likely. We are in an uptrend, but I am playing this with a little bit of caution. I'm going to take off this. I'm going to take off this. Now, the ES I can see going higher, at least to take out the New York highs from yesterday, because I know we've got some price action above there. And this is a little bit more upsloping. NASDAQ, tough. ES, so maybe we're looking at NASDAQ coming up here, making a lower high. ES might be able to take out the previous day highs, the previous New York highs. But again, same situation. There's no support down here. %80 setup. Opening outside of value area? Yeah, we probably did. Yeah, we did. We did. So yeah, that's there. I mean, this is a very, very bullish start to the session. Yeah, I've got an alert set here, 15,930. If we do come up and take those highs, 15,930, I think short position then would look pretty good. What's Bitcoin doing? Still just holding around here. You know, I like this dip. I do like that dip. So I just don't think alts have gone low enough. Jeez, man. Why am I not seeing anything? Oh, my legs are getting tired. It's really scary how many YouTube channels base their TA and trades behind religious reasons. I guess America's a lot more religious than in the UK and in Europe. It's good to have a purpose in life. That might be it then. That was our weekly point of control holding. Closing back above that anchored view app. Doing exactly what we wanted it to do. Meanwhile, ES, Nasdaq continuing to rise. And this, so we know the initial balance strategy. We know that gives us a very, very high probability wherever this initial balance is that we're, at this stage, I think probably going to be the low of the day we're in down here. Unless this pulls back significantly, and by significantly, we've got to go back down towards that open again within the next 25 minutes. I think we can probably assume that any invalidation now is going to be down here on both the ES and the Nasdaq. Now, there's also that opening range strategy that we talk about. Okay, so if we take off the TPO and we're just looking at the market sessions, so this is from our New York Open, we can see straight away you put in a low, you put in a high, and you start to form a range. So this gives you your opening range. So you've got your initial balance, which is the first hour, but then you've got that opening range, which is more like kind of discretionary. And what I look to do is trade the break of that. And you can see, this is very, very, very clear. You can see a clear break. So what happens? Price gets a little spike down, takes out the lows, comes back up, takes the highs. You're coming back down to the lows, you're not breaking them. You're coming back up to the highs, not breaking them. Lows, not breaking them. Highs, not breaking them. You're forming these higher lows on the way up. And you're starting to get squeezed within that opening range, and then there, bang, okay, breakout. Now what you then do is that becomes the invalidation at the bottom, and then because you've broken out, you've closed candles above there, you're then looking for basically trading off of this level. Okay, what is that opening range high? And then you're looking for continuation towards the next point of liquidity, which is over here. So as a trade from the open, didn't trade this because I wasn't really looking at it, but you would have had an opportunity even from the open there to have got that, and realistically it hasn't left anything behind, so you can be taking that at the closest pivot low. There's an invalidation there. What happens? Price comes up, takes out the high, and now you're starting to retrace again here. So that's the one, again, I've done a video on this, I've explained this before. And I think now often you get a second opportunity. So the fact that we have come down and taken out these highs, now we've got a second opportunity here. So if we come down here and we're looking at a bigger trade, then we're aiming for something like this. Okay, you've got a nice, just from a 1 minute time frame, there's a nice little pivot within this. If you can come down, hit some stops, but not getting caught back up in here. You don't want to get caught back up in there. But you can come down here somewhere, look for a long. Again, you can probably place your stop a little bit higher, because if you do come back down here, you're going to likely be taking out the lows again. You can aim for something along the line, like these lines here, I think. So that, we might not get it. Like what we've seen recently is the Nasdaq just, and the ES, it just trends, it just chooses its direction and then goes for it. Similar situation here on the ES. There's your range, there's your breakout. You don't really get an entry here. But this, now for me, looks like an area that you could try to get into a long position. And then essentially you're coming up towards those highs. So try and get in around here. Aware that the initial bounce should hold, and you've got a trade that takes you up towards the highs. At the very least there, if you're looking at something more internal. What TPO indicator is that on TradingView? It's just a stock TPO. I just use the, so TradingView has a TPO now. I just use their bog standard TPO chart. We're coming into previous day POC here on the NASDAQ. We have already hit that during the London session, by the way, but we're just looking at New York session on its own right now. We go for volume. Yeah, so we're right there. We're right at that previous New York point of control. Looks like we might already also have the previous day VWAP close around here. Yeah, yeah. So there's our VWAP from yesterday. So you're at some local resistance here. ES is a bit tighter. NASDAQ's looking better. Poor highs yesterday. So poor highs on the ES, poor highs on the NASDAQ. Lows not so much. Okay, you've got two profiles there, but it is just, that's only because there's a very quick, but yeah, not really poor lows. And we've already taken out the lows, so it doesn't matter if they're poor lows or not, we've already taken them. So probability would suggest that we are coming up during this session, unless we find ourselves within the next 20 minutes back down below 15,850 or back down below 15,18, 15,17 on the ES here. I might wrap it up. I don't have the clearest read today. Because I'm not like day trading so much this week. I'm just swinging for the fences on altcoins and doing research right now. Working on some new content, doing that kind of stuff. My read isn't, my sniper target for the low time frames isn't quite there as it has been on previous weeks, where I've been really like, I haven't traded the London session today, so I'm coming at this with I'm a little bit too fresh right now, but there's some ideas to work with. Bullish bias as always. Bitcoin's come down. We've hit that close enough, right? We've hit the POC. We've come into that order block, and we're holding the anchored view out from the low. So, yeah, let's see if there could be a little bit more upside throughout the afternoon. I'm open to this. So very much open to this, like low S&P at the lows coming down a bit lower, spending some time down here. It doesn't really look like we've got the kind of conditions today for this to be a big like V-shape type of thing. But if we do just start to hold, then maybe that gives us enough pressure to see a pop-up later on in the day. Don't underestimate yourself. You're at 50% and still better than most of us. I don't know. You guys are great, and this is the great thing about the community. Like, even if I'm not on, because I'll go from, I posted about this on Twitter yesterday. I'm like a bit of a magpie. So when the market's quiet, And when crypto's not doing very much, I'm very much like, okay, 1 minute chart, scalp trading, day trading, ES and NASDAQ, I love it. But I need to be in a rhythm. I need to be in a rhythm to be able to do that. And right now, like Cake and Fugazi are like well in the rhythm because they're not getting distracted like I am. Okay, maybe a little bit distracted. Maybe I'm distracting them on some altcoins and stuff, but they're still on it. Today, I'm not quite as on it. I'm not on the ball as on the ball as I usually am, but that is the amazing thing about having a community of traders, is that if one person steps away for a day, goes on holiday, is looking at other stuff, like for myself, looking more at the altcoins. Like I'm just very happy, like my altcoin portfolio is going whee, and it's doing very well for me, and I love that stuff because it's been a long time. It's been a long wait since we've had this kind of thing, and that's what got me into crypto, and I love it. So I don't want to miss up that opportunity. But by me focusing my attention there, I'm not so focused on like just trading as like a job kind of thing. I'm thinking like this, milk this while it's still there, while the opportunity is there. But yeah, as I'm saying, that's the amazing thing about our community. And then we've got people in the chat, like I'm just looking at trading chat and it's still thriving, it's still vibrant, it's amazing. So yeah, you guys are all awesome. French Bulls just posted some more ideas for Bitcoin in there. Looking really great. So Cake's posted another update right now. So yeah, if any of you guys, if you are new to the channel, if you want to check out the community, go and visit, let me bring it up on here. Go and check out tauruscrypto.com. Okay, you can find out more information about our community there. Why is this not working? There it is. Go check out tauruscrypto.com. Menus seems to have disappeared. Click on join the crew, and that will take you over to WOP. Oh my God, blinding. Where you can find out more about our community. Feel free to send me a message. Okay, there is a chat function on the website. You can also send me a DM on Discord or on Twitter. So find Taurus Crypto on Twitter. Follow me on there. If there's anything you would like to know about the crew membership, please feel free to ask. And on that note, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to say thank you very much to everybody who has been watching. Thank you to those of you who are in the crew. Thank you to those of you who are not yet in the crew, because you will be soon. You will be soon. And thank you very much to Lee for the $9.99 tip. You are a legend. Peace to all of you. Enjoy the rest of your day.